working for somebody all these years. I couldn't imagine myself working for somebody. Like when I be looking back, like I'm like, but the generation now, like our parents and certain stuff, they had that mentality, go get it work, and that's just kind of how us. It's a lot of more people, 7 out people that's being rich entrepreneurs, younger that a lot of
Mm-hmm.
that was it was a scarcity tech that no, this is how and that's what they telling you. You're gonna go get a job, go do
Yep.
this, and I'm like, dang, I'm thinking about now. Like I'm like, my mom been working here since I've been like, I remember going to work with her. I'm like, she's still here, like.
Mm-hmm.
And I just be like, I just don't want, I'm like, I don't want that for my dad. He retired, but I'm like, I just don't want that. Like, I don't want to be
Right.
sit working somebody else's dream. She's always been done side and try to, but it's like not just stepping out and just like fully doing it. Like I stepped out and fully like
Fully did
just
it.
being, and I'm kind of like, I definitely still be having my days. I'm like struggling, but I'm just like, I've been learning to pay myself pretty much. Not like I want to, but for
Right.
these years, but I'm like, that's a blessing in itself that I took that leap of faith because,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
so that's just
Absolutely.
kind of where I'm definitely at. But I love that when you do get on the call or when you do write and you just like check in, it's just like it's for like held accountable. Like okay, because I love that because you definitely need that because you definitely it's easy to get discouraged. It's easy, especially when you just running, you just on your own. When I went to that girl thing, I'm
Yeah.
like, her dad was doing this, her mom was her little man, her coordinator thing for her little event, and I was like, oh, that's so dope. I'm like, she had like 7 siblings. I'm like, oh, her sister doing this. I like how they was working together. The mom, her stepmom was a coordinator. Her dad was I just thought it was really dope. I was like, that's dope how they family can come to, all for
Uh-huh.
her thing. I was just thinking, I was like, that's pretty dope. I was just thinking to
Yeah.
myself, like having, like we all have the same goal in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody stepping on nobody, nobody feeling like, oh, you doing this, though. Eventually, I feel
Yeah.
like I'll get there. I have,
No, you will get there.
my
You will
tribe,
get
my
there.
people that that.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, your
eventually,
tribe and your people will get there. And again, it's this is, and I know this isn't Atlanta, right? This isn't Texas. It isn't
right,
Miami. So it's not a predominantly black driven place, especially with entrepreneurship. And again, a lot of us like you, a lot of us like myself. I just jumped into entrepreneurship and just kind of freestyled and
right,
just started doing what I thought was right. You open up a salon because you know how to do hair, but the whole business side of it, we don't really know because we're not taught that in school. We don't have a lot of mentors out here, right? It's not a lot of
mm-hmm,
mentorships out here. So we're not going to learn. So either we got to pay for information from somebody that don't look like us, or we have to learn all these things on our own because we don't have a lot of mentors out here who's going to be able to take you and teach you how to do the automations, how to do the systems and processes, or how to set up these things. So now you will spend more money trying to learn it on your own, which technically you're probably becoming the best mentor without you knowing it than you probably think because you're going through all these necessary steps, taking these losses, these trials and tribulations, or these hurdles, right? So that you can teach somebody else who want to start a salon what not to do. So only thing I can tell you is like the best thing you can do right now is invest in information. We turn
mm-hmm,
information into money, right? So once you learn the Facebook business suite, how to run the ads, how to set up your automations. Now you take yourself out of your business from working in your business to working on your business. You can then teach somebody else what systems and processes they need. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to pay you $1,000 a month to learn how to make $5,000 a month. See what I'm
mm,
saying? So now if you get 20 people to pay you 997 a month, because now you got your own school community that's teaching how to do hair, how to do all the things inside this community. They pay you 997 a month. You get 20 people, that's $20,000 a month. You can either can do
mm.
that or else you can just go ahead and make your 5,000.
So
If
yeah,
you
so I know that in the digital bought that one, I know that they have a lot of in the PRL stuff that you can resell, rename, put your own
Yeah.
thing on it. Yeah, so I have those, and I do have a Beacon account. I guess that's where you're supposed to put them out on the Beacons. I have a Beacon storefront. No, do I got Beacons or stand? No, I got Beacons, not a stand store. I got a Beacon store.
Okay.
So they
I'm
do
familiar with
have
Stand
those
Store,
things.
not Beacon.
Huh?
I'm familiar with Stand Store, not Beacon. I haven't
So they
heard of
do.
that one
Okay,
yet.
they yeah, Beacons is one too. So that one was when I first joined. It was a little bit easier for me to get on the Beacons one. So I do have that one. So I
Uh-huh.
have the rights to those things that I do. I have all this stuff in my camp. I have this stuff. It's just me actually utilizing this stuff. Like, so you can go in and just switch the little thing and then put in your thing and sell it, So they got
Yeah.
they got the done for you stuff that you can sell.
Yep.
faceless content that you can just use on your own. Just tweak it, make it more of your own. So they do have those in that thing, and I do have a beacons. It's similar to a stand
Similar
store,
to a stand store.
but I
Okay.
do have
Yeah.
these that I do pay for, but I have not put really too much on my.
Too much. It's a lot. It's a lot because
So I'm
I'm a
paying for
person
stuff,
like
and it's just like when I break it down, it's like, oh, you paying for stuff you ain't using. You got to make it make sense, because if you just letting
that.
the money just basically like I'm
That's
just
listen. That's what I
dropping it
just told
outside,
you.
just throwing it.
Yeah. I
So
told you
I need to
I'm
stop
in the
doing
same
that because
boat.
I'm like the subscriptions and doing this, and when I got the
Oh man,
canvas
them
store,
subscriptions is kicking my
it
ass.
it add up. You know, be real like, oh, just $10 here. You be like, dang, I got $4 subscriptions. Just
Listen, I'm tired of my goddamn phone going off. I'll be so sick with looking at my phone with the Bank of America. I just had one go off just now. Like, god damn, what the fuck? Where did that $30
but
go to?
how you
Look,
be having? You be like. How you just be like, so you just be up in the morning, be tired. I just be like, you just like, hey, what's going on? Anybody? I'd be like, you be so like, I want to get to a point where I can kind of just be like, like that. Like yesterday when I was like, my cousin, I went to that funeral. I was like, I gotta go to work. She was like, why you moving so fast out of drive? I was like, I gotta go. I gotta get to work. I got a client. She was just like, you. I was like, you don't understand when you understand. Like I gotta go. I don't got time. I gotta get to where I need to go. Like
I gotta get,
I
yeah,
gotta,
I gotta
yeah,
move.
I can't procrastinate. She want to stop.
Yeah.
No, I dropped this stuff off. I gotta go. I gotta get across the water. That's why I was went
Hmm.
to work and I had my suit on because I said I want to be on time to my
Right.
client. So just trying to have that
Yeah.
discipline line that I'm just kind of like, cause sometimes people think, oh, you moving too. I'm like, I have to be like this to keep my schedule or just for me to just
Look, let me give you a bar when the next time somebody tell you that, let me give you something to say to them. Success loves speed. Let me hear you say that.
success loves speed.
Exactly. That's it. Success loves speed.
They like, oh, you moving around like, yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Like, and sometimes
Success
it be
loves
like I
speed.
have to sit and just kind of like, shh, because it
Make
do.
them
I'm like,
think.
I don't want to rush or sound like I'm not being considered of,
Hmm.
but it's like every moment, like you said, that time I can't get back. I'm sitting there, yeah, you can call me on the phone with this. We can talk while I'm
Hmm.
driving. If that's the case, I don't got, I
Yeah.
don't even want to help her bring the stuff in the house. I didn't even want, but I said I'm gonna help you because she was struggling, but
Right.
I wanted to be this. She lived way at the top, at the bottom. I said, oh.
God, shit. Wait a minute. God damn. Hold
I'm we
on.
just had the elevator for you. You ain't got
Right.
no
Yeah.
wagon or nothing. Like
Wagon or something. Yeah, we need some help. Call the manpower and shit. But yeah, that the retrain their mind. Next time somebody like, why are you moving so fast? Because I move fast too. I move fast, and if it's you got to
retraining
keep
your
up.
mind, as you said, that this is my book that I've been reading. I love this book, this Battlefield of the Mind. I don't know if you can see it kind of, but
Oh yeah, I can
yes,
see it now. Oh,
yeah.
okay, Joyce Meyer, huh?
Battlefield of the Mind, yes, training like you. Yeah, I have to unlearn a
Yeah.
lot of things in my mind that I would thought there, or
Mm-hmm.
just naturally growing, just thinking, especially when I think about like certain things like our parents, like me and my brother talking about like financial, like certain stuff our parents didn't. But I couldn't be mad about something because I'm like, they didn't know. They didn't grow up knowing these things that they taught. It
Right.
wasn't in our community something. So they didn't know. I can't even,
It,
they
it
didn't
was
know.
shit.
But now that
It
we
was
know
kept
better,
from
it's
them.
for something that's to teach our kids so that they can know better because we
Absolutely.
stopped that because I was sitting there thinking like, I'm like, my parents, they didn't teach us or. My mom
Yep.
she show you how to spend some money. She show. And I'm like,
Right.
I told my mom I'm not being a consumer. She like, oh, they gotta sell this, but I ain't trying to do no black. I'm not trying to do none of that. Like I'm coming out of consumer mindset. Like I'm cool. I
What
don't
I
want to be a
teach y'all, I
consumer.
told
Like
y'all, you can never think like an authority if you're thinking like an employee. And if
my
you are
mom and then
thinking like
she
a
one of those
consumer,
I'm like, yeah. It's my mom like I love, but I just be like, you just, you know, what you need 7 robes for? You don't you don't need 7 robes. You don't need all
right.
this stuff. I'm learning to not be a
Oh yeah.
consumer.
She's an
Cause
online consumer.
she just be buying stuff.
Just be buying stuff.
You shopping for other people you don't even know who. Then she'll buy something. Then she try to sell
Hey,
it to you like, oh yeah, yeah, I think you can fix this. Like, why did you buy it? Because she knew somebody.
listen,
That's why I said I gotta stop being a consumer. I'm done being a consumer this year. Like, no, I'd rather invest in. I think about money I didn't spend on certain stuff that I could have used in on some information and use it
mhm,
into my business. I'm like, I
yeah,
just don't want to be a consumer no more. Like, not right.
yeah, I
I can't
don't.
afford to be a consumer right now.
Right. The internet was the worst thing that happened to them elders. The internet, because they
Oh,
had to go to J.C. Penney's, go to Macy's, they had to go places. Now they can buy stuff from their phone. Like you right. Why do you have 7 robes? You only
she.
have one body. Why do you
But
have
just
seven
thinking,
robes?
but
Girl, that was $12.
yeah, yeah, that's how it be.
What?
That's how it be. But we be thinking, then you realize, and you have so much stuff like that video that I sent in the WhatsApp, that video had me like that dude how he was talking even about like clutter, like not even if somebody's thinking about their house and flowing, like it was basically talking about you can have like clutter of your mind, like certain
Yeah,
things where you over process, you think that when your body is time to shut down, you're not shutting down because your brain is still going and telling you, so your body is not sent like relax mode. And it was just
I
basically,
don't.
I'm like, you can have a clutter of your mind of certain your, and I was like, wow, it broke it down deeper than just, and I was like, I was listening to that motivation and I started getting rid of stuff left to right. Like I said, so when every time I'm cleaning up, I'm listening to this because it puts my mind in a set like, okay, for me
Yeah,
not to be a
declutter your
consumer,
mind.
yeah, for me not to have these attachments of certain
Yeah.
things. So I said that video woke me up. I said, well, I sent it to people. I said, this was for
Hmm.
me. I had to look back.
Yeah.
I said,
Share that.
I said this was for me. But even when I sent it to somebody and they was like, oh, I'm not cluttering my, I was like, it goes so deeper, far
So
than just
deeper.
clutter, then yeah. It can
Right.
go over to your mind. I'm like, it's a lot. Your thoughts
Hmm.
can be cluttered where you can't
Yeah.
have a natural flow, where you don't have no
Yep.
clarity. You
Yep.
can't think straight. It's hard for you to make decisions. That's
Yeah.
clutter, yeah, of your mind.
Yep. No, that's real. I'm the same. I am that person. Like my mind does not shut off. That's why y'all will see me at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and
Like
everything else. Like this
doing
nigga
something, huh? Just like,
still
yeah.
doing something. I'm either like I get off work at 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm on the laptop. I'm on my phone. I'm creating like my son's birthday. We out eating and I literally made that Friday flyer like at
Right,
the
right in the
table.
midst of then, like you gotta do it right, like yeah, right. You
I
get an
gotta do it
idea,
right
like
now.
right then.
Yeah.
But yeah, so when I listened to, so I was like, wow, it goes so deep when you listen to certain things. I'm like, even when you, I was like, it made a lot of sense how he broke it down. It went like deeper. I was like, wow. But I like listening to stuff that put me in the mode. Like when I'm sitting, I'm listening to a podcast. I'm listening to something that I'm listening to something that's training me as I'm doing stuff. Like
Yes,
I
you're doing
rather,
stuff.
yeah, it put, like if you was in the gym listening to some motivate, you turned up, you listen to music, like you like,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the same way with me with things. Or I get up in the
Yep.
first thing in the morning, I'm silent, I'm reading, I'm praying. Like that's my
Yep.
first thing
There
I'm
you go.
reading. I'm
That's
reading.
good.
Reading is so like people don't you do they say hide it in a book from a black person. They ain't gonna I
Yep.
love to read. Like knowledge now
Good.
is like reading. I love to read. I
Good.
just be like, wow, like, building my
Yeah.
vocabulary, learning new stuff.
Yep.
Like it's now I'm reading stuff I
Taking
don't
notes.
understand.
Yeah.
I'm asking the meaning. We read stuff, go by it, skip it, no, to understand this. No, what
Mm-hmm.
does that mean?
Yeah.
Let me see what this means so I can know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
reading.
No, and
So
that's good because I mean we are in a digital age, but we have to start getting back towards like getting inside of like that book you got and then writing those notes down. It does something for your body, it does something for your brain. You are training like you said, you are training yourself. So I said, right, whatever entertains you trains you. So if we're just
definitely. I
constantly
keep a
on this
journal
damn
too.
internet, then you're going to be stuck in this matrix mindset. So we got to be able to still open up a book, write something down. Once you write it down, you are spelling something. So when you spelling something, you are casting a spell over what it is that you are doing. So if your body is your
Mhm.
dominion, your energy and your circumference, whatever's in your energetic circle, that is now going to start to manifest and bring to you. So like you said, when you start to go to other places with going to those other events, God, like you're a godly person, you believe in the most
Mhm.
high. So God said, be fruitful and what? And multiply. So I
Mhm.
cannot hold on to this information because I got it from me. I got to be able to give this information out to my people. So, like you said, our parents and them, they was not supposed to even get this information. They weren't supposed to have credit or loans or anything that was designed for them. So now that we are able to get it and we got these little cool devices on our at our hand, we have information at the tip of our fingers. There's even a field inside the classroom in my school community that there's free Harvard classes in there for business. Free.
Oh, I think I
Free.
okay.
Free. And if you pay for your certificate, I think you pay for the certificate if you want the certificate, but there are free Harvard classes in that thing. So I'm like, why would we not take advantage of information? So like you said too, like we just freestyle. And that's the problem with us as entrepreneurs in Portland. Again, there's no mentorship that we can't do what we don't see. And if we don't see, we're not going to do. Right. So most of the people that's entrepreneurs, they just freestyle. That's why I try to go get information and bring it back because I know ain't nobody doing what I do. There's
Mhm.
a number of entrepreneurs. It's like, damn, bro, I didn't know you was really okay. You really on your shit, bro. Like, I never seen. I didn't know these things even existed with Manny chats and the AI receptionist and all these things. And like I said, I just told my homegirl, and she does business. Like she really do business. I went to
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta, and randomly she was at my partner's house, and she lives here. She was down there on business. So for even entrepreneurs that I know that's been seasoned, because she helped people build their businesses out,
Mm-hmm.
and for me to actually explain it to her, like my theory with the whole AI, and they gotta go through some steps, and then they earn their way to you because you are the CEO. You got to remember something, Jazz. You are a commodity. You are a like a unicorn for us, right? Because you are a business owner. You have a storefront, which means you do have a lot more going than other people, which means you got a lot more to lose as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is the thing, once you start adding so much value to yourself, you can't become so accessible to people. You should
Mm-hmm.
make yourself a little bit less. There should be some kind of scarcity, right? That I
Mm-hmm.
don't just get to go. It's that way they feel like it's a privilege and it's an honor, and then they're going to value your time. If you're too accessible, they don't care. Think about how many times E40 or Too Short came to concert here. We don't care no more.
Y'all done came, so yeah.
We don't care. We done seen you. We done seen you so many times at the
Y'all
Rosie
come six
Theater.
times a year. No,
Six
listen.
times a year. Yeah, right. Might
Right.
as well get a house here. Y'all popping up at Dawson Park. You here way too much, bro. You
Right, yeah.
way too much. You popping up at Dawson Park, right? So it's not a big thing when they come. But if you get somebody like a Ice Cube who shoot movies, who like, damn, I don't know when I next time I'm gonna see him. It becomes a little bit more of a thing that you want to go do, like
Hmm.
Young Boy, right? The Young Boy concert.
Yeah, yeah. When he came, yeah.
When he
Eh,
came, he didn't do nothing for like 10 years, right? So they was like, "Ooh, we gotta go." So he created this whole scarcity thing, and it's like it was a commodity, it was a privilege,
mhm.
it was like an event, a celebration when we go see him, right?
Right. Everybody, yeah, you're right. I'm like,
See,
yeah.
everybody went to go see him, but if he was just constantly doing shit, it'd be like, "All right, I catch him in Seattle." I
Right.
might
He
fly
gonna,
to
yeah, he
Vegas.
always, yeah, he'll come,
See what I'm
yeah.
saying? So now it was a thing. So I learned with that whole AI thing is that once they feel like they can't reach me, no, you got to go through these steps to get to him. It makes me more important. Then
Hmm.
when they get to me, chances are you should value my time
Yeah, definitely,
a
because
little
it
bit
took,
more.
yeah, I wasn't able, yeah. I'm gonna
Because I wasn't
definitely,
just
yeah.
able to get to you just like that. Because
Yeah.
just between me and you, we know as business owners, we get, oh, hey, bro, hit me on the DM, call me on my inbox, call me on my, can you hit me on my inbox? Hey, bro, can I set up a meeting with you? Can I, so you just think I got time to just be meeting with anybody, everybody? You ain't even trying to, do you even ask how much? You ain't ask how
Yeah.
much, and you think you can just call me from Facebook. See what I'm saying? But if I answered all those calls, where's the value?
Yeah, that is
Where's the
true.
value?
Yeah, that is
You know what I
true.
mean? So
Hmm.
nah, y'all can get mad that you talking to a bot. That's cool. I get it. But
But like you said, the computer, like everything, like technology just moves so fast. I'm just thinking back from being younger to now, and it's like we didn't call, but now it's like it. You got to keep up. So sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm like, I got to learn this. I'm like, but you got to, even
yeah.
helping my parents and them on the phone, put a number, all this stuff. I'm like, y'all, like, I'm like, I don't want to be like y'all with the like y'all, y'all trying to figure it out, y'all
Yeah,
still
see?
what. Put it on the
Yeah,
big
don't do that.
where you can read the thing, type all big, or they trying to. I be like, dang, do I even know how to do this? So I don't want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all
That's why it's
70s.
important to
I
get in
don't
there.
want to be
Listen,
like that trying to,
I,
you know.
I don't want to be like that either. My wife, she'll be
Can you
like,
help me
man,
set
you
in my
like
Facebook?
technology.
Can you put this on the mail? I'd be like,
My uncle is like that. He had us at his house. He had my son because my son's a tech whiz and he's my youngest.
mhm.
And he had us at his house trying to like clear files and upload things. And I was like, bro, I don't know what's going on with this. I don't even know why you even trying to do this right now at this age.
Yeah,
Because
if you
what
got
you
some
doing?
help, they like, yeah, can you do this, do that? And it be like, you know what?
Yeah,
I'd be
you
like,
know what?
okay.
My
My dad,
son looked
oh,
at his
show me how
files
to
and
do
said,
my Facebook page, how to do. I'm like, you worried about old people, they Facebook. That's all they worry about. I seen it on Facebook. I like,
yeah, seen it on Facebook. My uncle had like 13,000 web browsers open. My son was like, his computer is slow because he got so much stuff running and so much stuff going. And he was like, I don't even want to do this no more. So now we just kind of avoid his phone calls. Hey nephew, I need help with my Facebook, with my TikTok. What do you have a TikTok for, bro?
Even but the older people with they don't even the older people the iPhone. My dad iPhone he won't back to his Android. The iPhones is too high tech. All the old people I know they hate iPhones. They don't know.
Yeah.
They be on
Oh
the
yeah.
screen. I'm like, Mom, hang up. She's like, how you hang up? I'm like, you be on this
Can you give me
FaceTime.
that cord, Chris? The
You be
oranges.
on the FaceTime. You don't know how to hang up the phone. How you hang up the phone? Huh?
How you hang up the phone?
They don't know how to hang up the
How you
phone.
send a picture?
How you get on FaceTime? How you call like then
Mm-hmm.
they get the phone for what? Then they want to take it back. They want to go back to what they know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Go
wow,
back to
man.
your flip phone now. Just
Yeah, go back to the Nokia. Go back to the Nokia. Matter of
with the
fact, go back
snake.
to just a house phone. You don't
With
even
the
need
with
all
the
this.
snake, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't even need all this. Go back to the rotary phone with the house phone with the three-way. You need to call somebody, call me on three-way. Click over. Click over. Tell me hold on or something. Cause I don't know. This phone stuff, my brother don't
So
know how to work his
technology be a
phones.
lot. So I'm like, I don't want to be like, I got to keep up on you. Got you do, or you like you said, you get left behind because either
Yeah,
way, it's gonna happen. So
it's gonna happen
it's
and
gonna
promise
happen
you.
whether you like it or not.
Yeah,
So
it's not going nowhere. You know what I mean? So I think that's the best thing. Again, like I didn't like technology, but I had to force myself to learn it.
that's where
You
I'm
know what I
at right now.
mean?
I'm kind of
I had to
like,
force
yeah.
myself. I had to make these little funnel things and all these. I had to learn how to make a lot of different things
I gotta
because
schedule my posts. I gotta do stuff like because I be, because when I'm like you said, I'm working or I'm doing certain stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm just or I don't have time to do certain stuff, or I don't have or like posting, or I'm kind of like, oh, I gotta get back at somebody. It's like it's
hmm
just me that I be feeling kind of like so where I be want to just like okay.
right.
So I definitely have to have that stuff scheduled. So I'm like, okay, well my social media, I'm like, I'm not as consistent on certain stuff. I try to
hmm
do, but if I have stuff like schedule, if I just have it all lined up, like, okay, I got this schedule. This is I got my content schedule for the next one. It's coming. I ain't gotta worry about it. It's already,
You know,
prepare
it's
myself.
crazy. You should have. I mean, it'll cost a little bit of money, but really, it's not really a lot because you can really just you can book a VA for like you can do one day a week, really, and it's just that VA that one day. That VA can take all the content that you need, and she can go through a
Virtual
scheduling
assistant.
app. You have a
Mm-hmm.
virtual assistant, and she can schedule all your stuff. She can work just a Wednesday and work a full, like not even a full day. I think it's like mine only work like 4 hours a day. She's part
But
time.
she'll constantly like
Yeah, she
do stuff.
constantly reposts and stuff like that. So she might work a Wednesday and be like, boom, I got everything scheduled. Then she don't have to work anymore. So now, Eric, because that's how you kind of get over, right? Is that
Mm-hmm.
I find something for you to do and you do that, and then that particular thing schedules things out. So I don't need you Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I just need you Wednesday. Schedule everything out. Once everything is scheduled out, I just need you to be back and reschedule the things, and then they're just going to start posting on their own. So the posts are
Yeah,
going to
because
happen.
I be seeing certain stuff like, dang, this pop up. I said, I want to be like that. Some pop up so much. You be thinking like, oh, I probably need to get this. It's just popping up so much. I be seeing. I'm like, dang, they add
Yeah.
really.
I don't be bullshitting. Even my wife, and she's like, I got home 6 o'clock in the morning, so I'm trying to go to sleep. She waking up to get ready for work, and she looking at her phone like, how is this nigga posting stuff and he sleep? Like I'm confused on how this working. Yeah, I schedule my shit. I don't be up. So that again. So now think about it. If I get off or I gotta take a rest, gotta go to sleep, and I schedule something for 8 o'clock, I get off 6 o'clock in the morning. Who's gonna talk to the people that's on that post? Like, hey, comment the word funding, and they like,
Yeah.
I
So
need
yeah,
funding right now. Who gonna
yo
comment?
man, yeah, it's gonna do that while you ain't gotta do. Yeah, that ma-
Yep.
that definitely makes sense. Or just have a schedule poster the times that they say people. The hot times that they say that where people
Mm-hmm.
be on the phone like this. I got the like okay. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, somebody said something on set. I was like, you only spoke one time on this, day at this time. I'm like, oh, it's kind of weird, but it makes sense when they
Mm-hmm.
were saying the time when they was breaking it down, like when people are on their phone, when people first get up, or just certain
Yep.
times, lunch times, after I was like, okay, it makes sense at these
Mm-hmm.
times that they have set times that you're supposed to
Yep. That you're
post.
supposed
And
to should be posting. Yeah, I think I even
I
got.
just want to make stuff. I want to make like a content page, like make some stuff where I just already have it already booked up. Like I'm having different, like, different ads or whatever. Like I've already have
Mm-hmm.
them. I made them all and they just ready to flow.
Ready to go, huh?
Like five, six, seven. Yeah, just did. Yeah, just.
Let me
So that's where
see.
I need to make some little. I have to. I'm gonna send you some things that I do have, and I want you to when you have some time, just check and just look at and see what you like. Hey, if you might think like
Yeah,
you maybe need
always.
to spice it up. Sales and probably you probably can't see this business card because I got my screen on. I want to make a business card like this.
Oh, I
You
see
kind
it.
of see it now.
Yeah, I see a little bit. Okay. So to
So it's
want it to
actually
look
the
like that?
Instagram. Yeah. So I made my page kind of like this. Somebody supposed to help me. So I was trying to do it on Canva, trying to upload this on Canva to try to do my own
Okay.
on Canva. I like how it looked. I like how it was like a bit like your Instagram, like you put and then it had
Hmm.
your service, and then it showed like your top like pictures, and then on the back it had like the QR code, and then the location, and your little
Hmm.
yeah, all that. I liked it how the back. I liked it
Yeah,
this
that
card.
back
I
look.
picked this up and I was like, okay, I want to do my next business card like this.
Yeah, no,
And they
that's
got a
actually
lot of little
creative.
things that don't I think on Vista that is, but I seen another one that somebody had like the little sticker kind of cards too. That I liked those because you can just stick them on places where they're not, gas
Right.
station where I can stick them. I seen them when I went to so red outside. Like I liked them sticker one things too. I thought those was kind of dope because you can just stick it
Hmm.
somewhere. I did like
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
I was like, "Ooh,
No, that's
those
real
kind of
dope.
dope. Them sticker things because you ain't got to worry about pinning it. You can just stick it. It's gonna stay there."
It's thick and
So,
it's gonna stay there. That's dope. That's dope. That's one thing I don't have is a lot of like of those little marketing tools, like in person marketing
hmm
tools and stickers and stuff like that. That's something I do need to do because I can tell you like just walking past poles or walking past doors and little things like that. You never really pay attention to how many times you notice a sticker or something of that sort. You
yeah,
know what I
I
mean?
seen somebody that had it for a business thing. I was like, sticker. I was like, oh, I was like, that's dope. And then I seen on the Vista print they having like 40% off their sticker rolls or something right now. So I said, oh, that
Mm-hmm.
might be cool. So the more you get, I think it's like seven. If you do like 100 or something or 150, I think it's like 17 a sticker or something, 17 cent a sticker. Also,
Mm-hmm.
like the more, so I was like, oh, that might be cool. But I seen it when we went to this little place, little restaurant. They had like a little pole thing, and people was sticking. Or I one time I went into the weed store. They had stickers, like people just sticking stuff. Like you
Yep.
know, I was
Yep.
like, that's a good idea. Or even if I'm at the gas station pumping a little pole, like just have a sticker. I'm like, that's a good idea.
You know a good place to do that at? The laundromats.
Well, stickers on the
There's constantly people going in there to go do their laundry, and what they're doing while they're there, they're just sitting there waiting. So
yeah,
they go to the little announcement boards. They got the little
yeah.
pin-ups or things
I'll
like
be
that of
doing
that
that at the
nature.
Fairmont certain stores. I do every time I order the mid K, whatever the little play. I do be trying to do those.
Yep.
And then my dad, he does Uber, so he's definitely my walk-in advertisement for. He
There
definitely
you go.
always he like, you got any more business cards? I'm like, no. So I'm in the process of getting some new ones. So I want to make them a little different. I kind of want to make it a little bit
If
more.
he did Uber, then that's a dope thing too. If he did Uber, he could charge you, but I ain't gonna get into that because I know you'd be like,
Mm.
don't tell him that, right? You can get a big sticker, put it on his car, then he's a walking advertiser. So this is why I told
No, oh
people like
wait, no. So he told me to do
you
that to
do
get the
that.
thing for the back of his car. He said
Yeah,
he would
put
put
that
it
on
in
the
his
side of
car.
put it on the side of his doors. Get the big ones that go on the side of his doors. He could just peel off and then like have them in his shirt. When he walk up, they got a QR code. Like, all right, the car down there, but he's gonna walk up to the door. And if they walking up to the door, like, hey man, what's that on your shirt? You can just scan it and it goes straight to your stuff.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I
he
mean?
definitely he definitely feel like he need to be on payroll. He like, did they come by? Like I told him, he be run up to people, to every black people he see, like, hey, my daughter do here. He run up to. I was like, but he
Mm-hmm.
definitely got me a good connect. Yeah, my dad is definitely he be.
So, yeah. And then yeah,
Yeah.
of course, and if that's pops, that's dope. Cause I told somebody to do that before, right? It's like I always just try to think like, how can you maximize on the money that you're making off of one play? Like, how can you do that? So if I was to like drive like Uber or something, right? There's like even in Vegas, I think you can even rent cars to do Uber, right? So what I would do is that
hmm
I would get that car, right? Or if it's my car, I would then charge Jasmine, let's just say maybe $100 a month. I
Uh-huh.
put your business on my car. So now think about I'm
Like
driving to
it's a
all the hot
driving
areas.
billboard.
Yeah, it's a driving billboard. So now you get money with your Uber, you get money from the marketing from another company, and then I think it was like a third play because I always try to create three streams of income off of one, or at
Mm.
least or maximum four. But I mean, just for right now, that's two. Like you got the Uber stuff going, and then you put some marketing on your car, and it just I think people just don't naturally think about that because I ain't seen that important. Like, why aren't you having businesses
Well, I
pay
see the
you?
one dude that's in the he's well, this guy he works at the place right by. So I think he may have cut a celebrity because he called himself uh the celebrity barber. That's what his name is. But he has it on the back of his window. So he has a celebrity barber. He has this little, but it's
Uh-huh.
on his car. But you see, he got white with the dark tint and the white. So you see it. You definitely see it. So I got those little yard things. I was like, I got to get some more advertising
Oh
now. So I
yeah,
was thinking advertising. I didn't realize how much marketing instead of be costing. I'm like, okay, well, you could spend this just on marketing. Besides, they be worth it when they be seeing them people. They always be popping up. I'd be like,
they
they
pop
popping so
up.
much. They popping so much. You want to spend some money with them. You like, hold on. Tired.
Yeah,
I'm tired of seeing y'all. Y'all
right.
popping up so much. I'm seeing y'all every time I got get on the phone.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Yep.
always seeing it. It's always yes. So I be like, dang, I
Mhm.
know that they marketing. They be, that's how it just keep on. Like,
That's it. And that's the thing, but most customers gotta see your product or see your services 8 to 10 times before they consider
before yeah,
purchasing.
like okay, I just
Before they
seen this.
consider
What this
purchasing.
popping up again? I'm
Yep.
okay.
Yep. That's how they do it. Because you gotta think, like you said, I'm not thinking like a consumer, thinking like
Hmm.
a entrepreneur and a CEO. Do you think Popeyes, any of these commercials, they give a damn about how many times McDonald's, how many times you see their product?
Nope.
They don't care.
Nope.
They don't
Nope.
care. So I'm gonna keep y'all sleep. I'm gonna keep for me, I keep my stuff in people's face. I'm gonna
Yeah, it's gonna be
get,
repetitive. I'm gonna be real.
yep. I'm gonna get two things. Either you're gonna unfollow me or you're going to
Hmm.
purchase something. Either way, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a result. Because if you unfollow me, you wasn't even my ideal client or customer anyway, right?
Right.
So I no
Right.
longer use my social media for personal needs. I don't care about family and friends on there. I'm using it for free commercial space. Because if you
I
think
feel
about,
you.
right, you think
That
about
make
it,
more
like you don't have to
sense.
pay for, social media, you don't have to pay for ads. That before you had to pay for commercials on TV, commercials on the radio, or you have to pay for a billboard on
Hmm.
outside. Right
Right.
now, I can boost a video or a flyer or something and boost it, and it reached 1,000 people. That was for free.
Yeah. Right.
That was it. You know what I mean? Or I run it, or like a reel. Reels on Instagram, they get more traction than long form videos or like a still shot, right? So if you run a reel and you look at a reel, just ran it up to like 5,000 people. 5,000 people just viewed your product. Or
Yeah.
is
That.
5,000 people gonna care about me and my goddamn what I'm doing with my kids? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but I started thinking about that too. I'm like, yeah, you know what? These platforms, like, yeah, you could post, people, like it or all that stuff. But I'm like, I skip all that. Like, skip all just, posting
Mm-mm.
myself just every, just to get
Yeah.
some for what? What's it doing? That just
Yeah.
just to show that people, I have to
Mm-hmm.
start thinking like I was like, okay, even if it is, if I feel like okay, like you said, if I am constantly post like she always, oh well. Like if I
Mm-hmm.
and that's just what, because y'all just be sitting there posting y'all and stuff just for likes or so
Just for likes,
that's it. And you
likes,
see,
or their
yeah,
their diary, what they
yeah, you
going
ain't
through
doing
that
that. Yeah,
day. Oh man, I'm in a bad bro. You're talking to a whole bunch
nobody.
of people who really don't care.
Right, you
At
right.
the end of the day, they really don't care. So if I
You
know that
right.
they really don't care, they're not, or they're just nosy as hell, then you know what? Let me keep my personal stuff to a minimum because I do believe putting out some personal stuff just so they can see that you're human and stuff and people are nosy, but
Right,
putting out like
but
my feelings and my relationship because people be breaking up every day and then getting back with the people the
and
next
then be
day.
mad when
And
you in my business, people in my you putting your business all out
put your
there for
business
everybody
out
to talk
there.
about.
You could have taken that same amount of time and talked about your business.
You right, or it be a temporary feeling. If I'm feeling like I never got the people that get online, be meant for the temporary, like you feel, then you take it back, or you like delete it. Somebody already screenshot it, shared,
Oh
told
yeah.
somebody.
Yeah, you're in a group chat now. Oh yeah, you best
Yeah,
believe it. Yeah.
you already
Now
deleted it, but you still in there.
yep, yep, you still in there. Yeah, so you in somebody else's group chat or you in some kind of other shit going on. So I'm like, if I understand that this is the matrix and this is how the internet is working with people who are distracted, then I have to put out something different. And I have to keep it took me a while, but now I might bullshit for engagement, but for the most part, that engagement is going to lead. Oh, she don't. Her phone died.